What's up, guys? Chris Barber in the building. Smoke Dogs, what's happening? First and foremost, I'd like to thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and hanging out with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. And we are back. Episode 4, Kitty Cat in a village. Um, so today is going to be uh, um, we got a lot to do today. We have a lot to do today. That sunset was like right there. So I've decided that we're gonna build our house right here. We have a lot of terraforming to do to get all of this flat. Now, the first thing I need to do really is figure out how, you know what I mean? Is this gonna come straight out from here? And we're gonna try to tear all of this down to this level? Or, you know, or do we go to like right here where the pumpkin patch is and cut this all the way down and then cut the top of that and go up one level? That'll save us a lot of time. That'll save us a lot of time, actually. So we can cut this top level and then cut this whole front. So we'll cut this front and then cut this top level. But it still leaves us with all of this depression right here, right? We're still gonna have to. Oh, wow. All right. Well, let's stop talking about it, right? Let's just get it going. Because if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this, right? All right. So we're gonna use this as a base. All right. So let's go. So we need a crafting table, right? We need a furnace here because we're gonna have to be making tools. We're gonna have to be making tools. That's how that goes. We're gonna have to be making tools. You know what we're gonna have to be making. We need to be making some torches. That's what we need to be making. So we can put a few. So if we're building a house right here, and we'll get the exact direction when the sun goes down, but we can put this here. We can put this here. So like, what don't we need right now? Wool, boat, this entire bag, all of this. We don't really need any of this. We're gonna need the bed. But yeah, we can get all of this out the way, really. All of this. This will keep the sword because, you know, because we're outside. And then, all right, so let's go ahead and make, okay, so hold on. We need the bag back because when the items are in the bag, they don't, technically according to the game, you don't have them. Do you know what I mean? You won't have the option of making iron items if your iron is in the bag. It has to be out on the, like that copper I just put out. Now I have copper. Now see on the left right here, that 9 copper. See, now I have copper. When it's inside of the bag, it's the same as you not having it. So that's something for you guys to remember. And we can take all of this stuff out of the bag, leaves, yeah, and we can put all of this in the chest. This flour, see, all of this stuff is stuff we're not going to use until we get the house anyway. I think we have enough. I think we have enough food to. Well, we could. We can cook this mutton. We can cook this mutton, and we can. We can put that away too. We don't really need any of that. Let's go ahead and cook this mutton. I don't know. We use some. I don't know what. We'll cut that in half. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that going. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We are building a house. And we're going to build a house right here. It's going to be a big house. But I need enough room between this and mine for that not to happen. I don't want villagers in my house. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to going right here. We need dirt anyway. We're also going to be able to use all of these flowers once we, because I know the flowers and seeds are going to take up a lot of space. So that's a good thing that we have a double mega chest over there. Mega chest to store all of the stuff while we're doing it, because we're going to use all of these flowers. And in various ways too. We might use them for, exactly, that's exactly what I was just about to say. We might use them for dye. We might use them for decoration. That's the beauty of it. You do what you want to do. Minecraft, baby. You know, you can do what you want to. Oh, catnip. You can do what you want to do. We're going to have to. All right, so let's see already. See, I'm seeing what I want to do. So let's go here. Yeah. Again, I warn you guys, this video is going to be, well, I don't have to explain it. You saw it. This is a real playthrough, you know? It's not all of a sudden, bam, voila, it's done. You know, like, no, that's not realistic. People want to build with you and they want to play with you, and, you know, they can watch you while they build their village. They have to clear out a whole big ton of, you know, dirt and cobblestone or whatever, you know, whatever it is. And they want to do it with you. You're giving them somebody to listen to while they do the boring menial task of doing this, because it does. I mean, you know, this can take a toll on you. But with that being said, you know, a lot of people poo-poo on copper tools. And, you know, that's me being gentle, saying the word poo-poo. It's actually kind of fun to say. But anyway, copper tools are nice. You know, I don't necessarily compare them to stone tools, because I actually feel that stone tools are less than copper tools. I think copper tools are better. I think they're just ever so slightly faster. So it looks like we're going to be building on. See, okay, so we're 2 stacks up. Should we just, so, okay, so I like that. I like that. I like this ledge right here, right? And I like that this comes back to this. So that part I like. I like this to come down like this. Because I can go, say for instance, from here. See how quick I'm getting grass? That's that tick I told you about way at the beginning. I don't want to wait. You know? And I suppose I could have put it much higher, but I don't want it to be instant. I just want it to hurry up. What the hell is that? Oh, excuse me. What the heck is that? That scared the panda bears off of me. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to use that language. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep this PG at the best. But that was scary. That got my attention. Oh man, that genuinely gave me chills. That scared me. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I do apologize. There's monsters nearby. He's gone. Come on. Come on. I do apologize. I do apologize. I can't say it enough. I did not mean to say that. That genuinely scared me. But did you hear that? That was scary. I was and I'm wearing headphones, so that is like right in my ear, bro. I'm like, bruh. That was terrifying. Oh, seeds. So see, yeah. So like the flowers, the seeds, all of that stuff that we can use. As we're going, as we're going. We're not. This is. We're going well. We're doing well. Okay, so let's. I kind of like this flat. I like this. This right here. Should we just take all of this? I didn't have any dirt anyway, so this is a positive thing. We are going to have to go mining again, though, because I don't have... Well, I have a cobblestone, huh? Okay, scratch that. I was going to say that we need to go mining again because I'm running out of ores to build tools out of, but I believe that I still have a good amount of cobblestone, so cobblestone is relatively easy to get, and we could just use that as I put it all away, huh? I need a stack. Yep, thank you. Here, you can have these though. That, and that. You can have all of those though. Alright. So we need some cobblestone. I don't have any sticks. Cut and pick. Can we make them now? You guys are great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's make 3. Alright. See, that's a mom with a baby. The babies are the big heads. I'm not gonna mess with you. Go. Showing me your baby? That's cool. Yeah, no, y'all are good. Come on, man. Don't try to get hit. Let's go. Get out of here. I said get out of here. Don't be... or whatever you just did. Um... I want to stay engaged with you guys, but you guys know, just like I know, that when you start doing stuff like this, you just kind of zone out. So I do apologize for the silence. I want to take this, I don't know, how far back? How far back? Maybe to right here. I mean, how much room do we really need? But I do want to have enough where I can have a back wall, a space. So when creepers do come down the mountain, or mobs, when they do come down the mountain, I don't want them to be able to just drop into my backyard. So let's go ahead and take, and again, all of this is stuff that we're gonna use at a later time to build stuff. So it's not a big problem. It's not a, oh, we're getting so much dirt. No, we'll use it. We'll definitely use it. So let's go ahead and go right across the top of here, and then we'll have a outline of what we want to do. Right, and then that looked live all of a sudden, didn't it? That's cool. I don't know if you saw it, if you could have picked it up. Maybe you didn't get the same visual idea, but it looked pretty cool. It was like when you watch the Twilight Zone, and like on some of the videos, it becomes alive. Like you can see it, like they're really standing there. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, pig family, that's great. I need y'all to move. All right, so right at the pumpkins, from the pumpkins to here. Yeah, that's a big house. That's a big house. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. We can do that. It's crazy, huh? Like, when you want to build something or when you want to do something, it's crazy, like, how much work you have to do to get it done, It's going to be worth it, though. When we finally look back on this, I should have took a screenshot of before, so I can show before and after. But I can go back in the video when we first got here and do that and show it before and after. I don't edit my videos. I make my videos kind of as is. Part of that is because I like old-fashioned play from the beginning videos. The second part of that is I'm not very good at editing videos. What are you doing? Thank you. Like, honestly, what was that? It's pig playtime. Bam, 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 bam. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I feel like Cartman on South Park. You know, these stone ones, you know, to say that they're just like just stone and not diamond and all of that, they do a pretty good job. They really do. I'm not sure that that's what I want to do. Let's go down a whole nother level. Let's just keep taking this top part. I do appreciate you guys watching. My traffic is, when you look at it on YouTube, it's like I have like 2 people watching. But I do a lot of stuff in a lot of places that are not, you know, this. So I stay motivated to do what I do through all of the other people, like overseas and stuff like that, because a lot of my stuff is overseas. I stay motivated that way. But, you know, I still like to do it on YouTube, even though I don't have a lot of people who watch on this particular venue, you know. We're gaining some ground, though. We really are. Go ahead, and we are really collecting these flowers and everything else, huh? We're gonna have a great I need some wood, huh? I don't have any sticks to make anything. These planks will do nicely. Alright. So I got a bunch of, no, I don't need anything. Oh, okay, or you could not freak out and just, thank you, appreciate it. Is it nighttime? Oh, can we sleep on the roof? Totally can sleep on the roof. Ha! Outside. That's probably the best sleep we've had in months. That was a rooster that I heard earlier. And then we got to remember to get a spawn bed somewhere. Just in case we get taken out. Or whatever happens, you know. Meow, baby. Meow. It's not too far away. Come on. Respawn point set. Alright. So we've taken a lot of time doing this. I do feel that it's going to be worth it. You know, good things take time, especially when they're not edited. You're getting the full version of what's happening. Look. Look, we're already looking good. Look at that. If we can find some iron, we can get a bucket. We can put our right here. Yep. Fence right here. Down to here. All the way down. We can have some good farm land right here. We can come up. This can be our porch. All the way down. We can have our bones. We can have our fence coming all the way down to here, up to here. We can take all these pumpkins and put them anywhere really, right? We can put them all down there. We can have a pumpkin patch right down there, and then have our gate come right here, come up. Come up, and then bring our house all the way back to about right here, and have our house. So that's the plan. Yeah. So yeah, we're all set up. We're gonna go ahead and keep terraforming and keep turning this into a great place. We're gonna go up and bring some of those cherry blossoms down and have them around. You don't come to think of it, we could take our time, get one of those, get a couple of yeah, we could get a couple of cherry blossoms, plant them down here. We can build a cherry blossom house. We could use that to build our house. And we would only have to take one tree. And we can just duplicate them down here. Like all over there. Have like 4 or 5 of them. And use them for the wood, get our planks, and we can build a cherry. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a cherry house. That's what we decided. All right, so yeah. Sun is still up in the sky. It looks like it's about maybe, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something. Flock of birds. But yeah, I won't hold you guys too much longer. That's the plan. We got a bunch of shovels. We can pick this up right when we left off as soon as we get back. And yeah, I thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, hanging out with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. And I will see you in the next one. Late.